When I first visited the US as a Prime Minister, India was the 10th largest economy in the world. Today, India is the 5th largest economy. India will be the 3rd largest economy soon.
Probably the greatest growth rate, the fastest growth rate economically, have the greatest transformation of any country.
Growth rates in India are suggesting we will be a $30 trillion economy in the next 30 years.
India, सबसे fastest growing major economy with the stock market booming, global companies investing and a rapid GDP growth. But क्या India recession proof है? Or are we living in a GDP bubble right now? Because अगर हम check करें, Indian people and businesses are not able to pay their loans right now. Delinquency rates बढ़ रहे हैं. FIIs अपने 11-year low पे हैं stock market में. And क्या GDP growth rate इतनी different है from 2004? Let's analyze this in today's video. First हम लेते हैं delinquency rates. अब ये चीज होती क्या है? Delinquency rates are the amount of people जो अपना लोन पे नहीं कर पा रहे हैं या लोन की EMI पे करने में लेट हो रहे हैं. If we check the credit cards day past due, DPD, it has increased to 7.6% from 6.5% in June 2024. And अगर हम personal loans की बात करें, personal loans की delinquency has gone up by 44%, especially small personal loans. And if we go to the small businesses loan, microfinance loans, it has gone up to 4.3% from 2%. Now let's talk about the Indian GDP. अगर हम देखें इंडिया की GDP का expected growth rate is now at 6.2 to 6.5% from their earlier expectation of 6.7%. This is where the interesting part comes. The stock market and GDP are somewhat related. How? This is what even the greatest investor, Warren Buffett, says. Because according to Warren Buffett's indicator, it clearly states that there is a correlation between the GDP and the stock market. And if we look from 2004 to nearly 2019, the average growth rate of GDP was nearly 6.8%, and at that time Nifty was giving an average return of 12.7%. But if you look after 2020, everyone has been going around and saying India की GDP में बहुत अच्छे returns आ रहे हैं. Now let's talk about these numbers. India's average GDP growth rate from 2021 till the expected 6.2 to 6.5% is at 6.9%. And if we check the stock market in last 5 years, it has been giving an above 16% return. What does it clearly state? It states that the markets might be overvalued. And if we check the Buffett indicator for the Indian stock market, we can clearly see that it states that it is overvalued. And now, if you look at a different parameter, that is inflation. Inflation in India has gone on a 6-year low. अब लोग सोच रहे होंगे this is a very good news, right? Well, actually, no. Why? जब भी एक low inflation होती है economy में, it means there is low demand, and whenever there is low demand, the chances of a recession in an economy goes high. There is a low inflation this year even after our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the previous budget increased the tax slabs. It means people can now spend more freely. Even after that, there is a low inflation, which means there is actually a very low demand in the market, and a consistent low demand often results in a recession. Even if you look at the inverted yield curve, we can clearly see that whenever it recovers from the negative and goes into a positive, it always results in a recession. And people thinking कि यार ये तो US का data है, US में ही recession आ सकता है. This is not true at all. There are things like global recessions, like 2020, 2008, 2000 dot-com bubble, and even various more recessions which are global recessions. And this chart has been able to predict every single one. So what to do as investors to counter this? See, if you would have followed our analysis in September 2024, you would be beating the market very comfortably. We shared our analysis and our holdings. We have exited the stock market completely and we have converted it into cash, and we will be investing in places that is gold and bonds. Since September 2024, gold has given more than 20% return. And if you look at debt, they have given more than 6% return. And now people might be thinking, अरे यार 6% की return तो अच्छी नहीं होती. Well, since September 2024, market has gone down more than 5%. And you having a 6% return means that you have beaten the market by more than 10%. So what is the future exactly? See, we all know there has been a very good uptrend from 7th April, the day when Trump announced tariffs. According to our analysis, we have been sharing that there still be very good amount of chances that we will experience a recession in India as well, which means there will be a good amount of correction in the Indian stock market. And every economy in the world right now is facing a lot of problems. But now talking about where to invest, there is still a bit of scope in gold and bonds, because once there is a global recession, gold rates will spike, and they will spike even more. And if you feel risky in investing in gold, you can invest in bonds and have nearly 8 to 10% returns, because once the Indian rate cuts kick in, these bond prices will also go high, which will give you an expected return of nearly 8 to 10%. So what do you think? Will there be a global recession? Will India be a part of it? Let us know in the comments down below. Till then, don't forget to have a great day. Thank you so much.